Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today's pick a card is who is our future spouse? Who are we going to marry? We're going to get some personality traits, maybe see when they'll come in, if they're going to last, if the marriage will last, whatever. At the end, we'll pull some initials and see if we can get an initial for you to keep an eye out for or something like that. All right. Before I get started, I always send out some healing, so take a deep breath with me. All right, so pile 1, we have Hematite. Pile 2, this is Chevron Amethyst. We'll call it Amethyst. Pile 3 is Amazonite. And pile 4 is Citrine. So take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll get a sneak peek into your future spouse. Okay, pile 1, if you chose Hematite, then here's your cards. The Fool, Strength, 2 of Cups, King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Well, I like your person. Probably because there's a 2 of Cups there, right? So we know that they're a soulmate of yours. So that's always a good sign that you're marrying the person you're supposed to be marrying, right? But this is somebody, that you're either gonna, Strength card is here. Now this could just represent that your person's a Leo. Okay, your person's a Leo. And it could be fine, or it could signify that they are very strong, that they're courageous, that they're brave, that they have a lot of inner strength. Or what I was first picking up is you're going to have to take a leap of faith with this person, and you're going to have courage to do so. So this is somebody you might be a little intimidated by or a little afraid that they might break your heart. So I don't know what it is, but it could just, like I said, I picked that up at first. That was my first instinct, but I was like, no, that's not going to be everybody's story. Not everybody's going to be intimidated by their person or afraid that this person's going to break their heart. So usually I don't know, I'm just going to let it go. You guys decide, but I definitely feel like this person is adventurous. They're going to be willing to marry you. They're going to be willing to take the leap of faith. They're not going to have any qualms about it. And like I said, they could be a Leo. They could be very strong. They could have that inner strength. But they're definitely a soulmate. So this is somebody that, you have agreed to work with, which is beautiful. Now, the King of Cups is so loving and so generous and so family-oriented, and they just have a huge heart. They have the capacity to love a lot. They have a lot of love to go around. And that just, again, makes me just fall in love with this person for you, because they just feel amazing. Now, 9 of Pentacles is somebody who is independent, confident. They enjoy the finer things in life, and they don't really worry about money because they know that they can make money. So it's not really a big concern for them. All right, all that looks good. So let's get a few more cards. We have Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, which kind of makes me feel like somebody had to level up spiritually to be on your level, right before you can meet this person, or you had to do some leveling up to meet them at their level. Either way, that's what I kind of feel from that card. It could be somebody who, like I said, is good with money. That is a I'm getting froggy, sorry. That is possibility here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Goldfish, but I kind of feel like somebody did some work on themselves and really maybe understands who they are now and how they should, handle things and how they should, they just bettered themselves. So that's either you or them. Kind of feels like it's them. Fire, strong emotion, passionate, love, or hate. So you guys either, I'm sorry, I can't get rid of this frogginess. Either your person is fiery and passionate, right? Because I don't feel like there's the hate here. I feel like there's going to be love here. So they're going to be like, they're going to have like this passion for you. They could be a hothead. They could be a little bit of a hothead. But that doesn't make them unlovable, because look how big, huge of a heart they have, right? They have a huge heart. So I just feel like your person's going to love you, but they're going to be passionate about you as well. Like they might be protective of you and find you extremely attractive. Nothing wrong with that. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So, if you have an inkling as to who this might be, ask for signs. Ask for the universe to show you some signs and pay attention. You might already be seeing synchronized numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4, 4, things like that. You might be already seeing that. And you could take that as a sign that, yeah, you're thinking of the right person. Or you could specifically ask, universe, show me a koala bear if so-and-so is my person. Give them a couple days, because, that's, unless you live in Australia. But if you live in the States, koala bears aren't easy to see. If you're in Australia, pick an animal, like pick a zebra or something that you guys don't see often. But you know what I'm saying, like, or, pick a rose, pick a, like, show me a purple rose, something odd, something crazy. Show me a blue diamond. Just as long as you don't have Lucky Charms in your pantry. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, pick a sign, let them show you it. And, it doesn't have to be for real. It doesn't have to be a real live koala bear. It could be a koala bear on a card, or a stuffed animal, or something on the computer, okay? In a TV show, whatever. But look for the signs, because they'll show you the signs. Looks like they're trying to communicate with you on who it is anyway. Condor. You're too enmeshed in this situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking any action. Okay, now here we go. This brings me back to the first instinct that I had with this. I was thinking that you might need to have some faith, some strength to take a leap with this person. So it was making me feel like you knew who this person was. And again, this is making me feel that same way. And there might be a reason why you're afraid to take a leap with them. But they're saying, find your courage, because this is your person. This is your soulmate. So I don't know who that's going to resonate with, but that was my first instinct, and I tried to push it away. And look, they just brought it back up for me again. So I was spot on with that feeling. Wrecking ball. I don't know what that one means in this reading. Let's see. 46. Psst. Just so you know, a wrecking ball is not necessarily a sign of destruction. It's more like a blessed invitation for brand new, exciting things to blossom. All you need to do is change your perspective. Let's get this renovation started. Again, it's making me feel like you know who this person was. And maybe they had to ruin something before it could be rebuilt. I did say I felt like the goldfish was a leveling up, right? Your person did some work on themselves. So this could be somebody you had a confrontation with, or you had an issue with. Maybe that's why you need strength to believe that this is your person. And maybe they had to ruin things in order for it to be built right, because maybe it wasn't built on solid ground before, and now they want to build it on solid ground. And, maybe you had some fiery words for each other. Maybe it was pile one. I don't know if I like this for you or not, but it is what it is. Your person has a huge heart, and they are your soulmate. So, I don't know. I know some of you are going to say, I'm not interested in anybody from the past. I know. I get it. I understand. But messages come out for a reason. Well, you got falling in love. Kiss the divine in another and in yourself. So you're definitely going to be in love with this person, and this person's going to be in love with you. There are some deep emotional ties here. There's definitely some emotion here. So, and look, the opposite of love is not hate, The opposite of love is it's when you don't, I forget the word, but it's when you don't care, when you have no feelings for somebody else. That's the opposite of love. Like when there's no feelings, when the feelings are gone, completely gone, where there's no love or hate. It's just you uncaring. It's just you just don't care. Oh boy, I don't know. I don't know. Here we go. Let's get your sassy card. Hakuna Matata. A toast to no worries. So this is my angels and guides telling me, Chris, you're making this out to be worse than it is for them. There's no worry here. There's so much love here. I guess I'm projecting my own feelings into this one, because I don't know how I would feel if this was my person. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, they're telling me that I'm making it out to be a lot worse than it should be. There is no worries here. This person's going to love you. You're going to love them. Simple. It's just that simple. These little cards, they just go flying. All right, here we go. Ascending. I knew it. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. So, guys, you guys leveled up to each other's level, or your person leveled up to your level. That means you're vibrating on the same wavelength. That means you're ready to come together, preparing for a union. This person's coming in. This person's coming in, and it looks like they're coming in sooner rather than later. They've expanded, they've learned, and they're ready to overcome the obstacles of the past. They're ready to do it. I know you're not going to be happy with me, but this is somebody's situation, and it's important for them to be open for this. Let's get some cards. Let's get a Dreams of Gaia card. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to read from the book, right? Intuition. That's 22. Intuition. All right, here we go. Oh, these messages are so long. Bear with me. Intuition, signs, pattern, synchronicity. You're going to be getting signs. You need to trust. You need to trust the signs that you're getting. Even if you're like, I would never take that person back, but you keep seeing the same signs. I'm telling you, there's a reason for it. All right, so there are many words and phrases used to describe the subject of the sixth sense influenced card, intuition. It's that funny feeling, an inkling, a sneaking suspicion, a hunch, a knowing, feeling it in one's bones, a gut feeling, a premonition. So it's inexplicable. You cannot pinpoint why you feel or believe as you do. You just know it in your gut, and every fiber of your being demands that you listen. That's what's going to happen for you. You're going to get this intuition. You're going to know that this is your person. All right, so, all right, let's pull you some initials because, let's see what comes out here. Oh, I got quite a few. So, here, you know what? I'm going to put them right here because I can reach there. So you got a B, F, E, H, and M. All right. Then we have another B. Can't see that, huh? I need to flatten these out. B, S, V, I. Oh no, that's not an I. That's an L. That's an L. A, Q, F, Y, V. Well, there you go. So if your person's initials came out, that's a double synchronistic sign here for you. All right, pile one. That's what I have for you. I'm happy for you because there's so much love here, and your person's going to love you, and you're going to have a great relationship. You are, but I just know that some of you don't want this. I feel it, but that's why the strength card is here, right? Have strength. Give this a chance. They had to ruin things, or you had to ruin things before it could be brought to rights. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, pile 2, if you chose the Chevron Amethyst, and this one is your reading. Let's get your cards. 5 of Cups, Four Swords, the Hierophant, Six of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Well, look at the Hierophant, right? I feel like you're going to marry your person. Definitely, for sure. This is just a confirmation that, yeah, you're marrying them. Now, this Five of Cups makes me feel like they're very melancholy. Like they have a sadness to them. And I can't really pinpoint it so much because I kind of feel like they just, I don't know. Like I feel like they are sad. And I like, not that they're depressed or that they're a miserable person or anything like that, but I just kind of feel like there's this sadness to them. This sadness to their personality. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that is, but let's move on from that and we'll see if it comes out later. Four of Swords makes me feel like your person is calm, non-confrontational. They probably know how to get along with a bunch of different types of personalities. They're probably somebody who makes really great friends. They're probably somebody who enjoys their alone time, though. You know, and they probably need a proper night's sleep. And then you have the Hierophant. I really just think that that's telling you you're definitely marrying this person. Now, the Six of Wands tells me that your person is confident, accomplished. They're charming, probably goal-oriented. So they could also like being in the spotlight a little bit. But there's this underlying sadness to them, and I don't know why, but I just feel like your person is somebody who is really good at what they do. They always find a way to shine. They always find a way to stand out. They always find a way to accomplish their goals. They have luck on their side. They're fortunate. They're very fortunate. But sometimes their sadness kind of makes them want to withdraw. So they need some alone time to maybe recharge that energy. And I don't know if something really sad happened to them or if that's just, a personality trait that they got stuck with, that they have this sadness within them and they need some time to, sometimes they need to process it. But they need to do that alone. There's nothing you can do to take away that sadness. And I'm not saying that your person can't be happy, because I think that they can be happy. I think there are times when they're very happy. I mean, especially when they're shining. I feel like they're very good at what they do because of that sadness. It has driven them to be the best or to always want to be the best. And they might even be a perfectionist because I feel like that sadness needed to be balanced out, right? So they need the recognition. They need the accolades sometimes maybe to know that they're worthy, that sadness isn't going to overtake them. All right, let's see what else comes out. They might have psychic abilities and spiritual love. Well, maybe they lost somebody. Maybe somebody passed away that they were very close to. And they feel that sadness with them constantly. And that doesn't have to be the situation, but I just feel like they are very connected to the other side. empaths can have this sadness. I used to carry this sadness a lot when I was younger because I didn't understand what it meant to be an empath, right? Empath. I kept taking on other people's feelings, and I didn't understand why I felt the way that I felt sometimes, and that made me sad. It made me depressed, actually. I suffered from depression a lot, panic attacks, and all of that goes with it because I didn't understand that they weren't my feelings. So your person could be empathic and not understand it, but I just feel like they're really connected to the other side, whether they understand that or not. Playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So I think your person does know how to have fun. I do. I think that they push themselves at times to have fun, to go out and to play and to laugh and to enjoy because it raises their vibration, right? So I don't think that your person's constantly in this state of sadness or this constant state of timing out. I don't think that at all. I just think that there are times when they need that. So don't let me discourage you from this person because, nothing's set in stone. You don't have to marry this person, even though that's what the energy is saying right now. If you don't like this person, you don't have to marry them. But I don't want you to be discouraged by it either because they're not a miserable person. They're not. They're actually very nice and very, I want to say, generous. I just think that they might not understand why they are the way that they are yet. But I kind of feel like the other side is kind of helping them. And they're probably helping them bring you to them so that you might even be able to help them understand who they are and why they feel the way that they feel. But I don't feel like this is something they like to discuss. I feel like it's something they kind of keep to themselves. You got the grouse. Express yourself through rhythm and movement by drumming and dancing. Okay, so your person likes to be busy. They like to do things. So when they're not in their timeout phase, they're gonna be high energy. They're gonna be like, let's go do this, let's go do that. So they do like to have fun. They might be athletic or outdoorsy. They might like to do things outdoorsy, maybe like ride motorcycles, like dirt bike type things, or they like to do things. I'm seeing fast cars, like maybe they like to, maybe they drive cars. I don't know. There's movement. There's definitely, they move. There's movement. This is what I'm trying to get or express. X-ray vision. All right, let's see. For me, that kind of speaks to psychic abilities, but let's see. Was that number 2? Ignore everything in your life that suggests there's a problem. It's time to look past the illusory veil of petty struggles. As soon as you take your attention off all that appears wrong, you will begin to notice all sorts of right signs and clues. The universe is throwing buckets of clear guidance your way. See beyond the surface and the superficial. Soak in the deeper meaning. Soak in the refreshing water of truth. So I don't know if this message is for you or for your person. Because there's not a problem with your person. Maybe that's what they're saying. Like, Maybe they're just like picking up on what I was saying, like I'm making it out to be worse than it is. Like there's nothing wrong with your person. Your person's a good person. They're probably very good looking. They're probably very generous. They have good fortune, so they're good at what they do. So they could be very smart, very accomplished. They definitely have psychic abilities. So ignore all of this kind of, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with your person. Your person's amazing. Your person's amazing. They just might be a little different, and that's okay. So maybe that's what they're saying. See who they are on the inside. Like, it doesn't matter that they're a little different or a little weird at times, right? We're all a little different and a little weird at times. Oh, your person wants kids. Fertility, potential, powerful, creative energy. I feel like they want a relationship. They want their person. They want a loving marriage. This is somebody who will work on it, who will do their best to keep it, because that's what they do, want that loving family. I really think that your person wants kids. Whether you're male, female, doesn't matter. I think that they want kids. Tame the show by finding calm in the chaos. One word, meditate. I think this is talking about them. This is what they do. They calm their overly excitable emotions by getting quiet. By, going within, taking that time out. So I think this is saying to you, you need to, first of all, it's a way to identify your person. But second of all, it's saying to you, you need to give your person that time sometimes. It doesn't have to be long periods of time. It doesn't have to be days. It could just be like an hour or so. But give them that time when they need it. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage. This is what your person does. They feel like they're not enough. And they sabotage. They self-sabotage. Don't let them do that. This is your person. You are going to marry this person. So don't let them self-sabotage it. All right? Just be understanding and point it out to them. Look, you're sabotaging this. Why? You don't need to. See through it. See through that unworthiness feeling and make them feel worthy. Because they want a successful marriage, and they want to be successful, and they can be. And they will be once they get to that point. They just have to feel worthy. 5 of Cups. Looks like 5 of Water. Let's see. Yeah, it's 5 of Water. Loss, betrayal, fear, doubt. The 5 of Water represents feelings of fear, doubt, and hopelessness that can cloud our minds and hearts and give rise to confusion, misunderstanding, and anger. These emotions are often born of our own pain or insecurities and can cloud our ability to see the love that surrounds us. See, I told you, your person feels sad. Sometimes they feel unworthy, but it's their own insecurities. All too often we experience a moment of great hurt or loss. We can feel alone, as if no one could possibly understand the depth of anguish we are feeling. Whether it be the end of a marriage or a friendship, the death of a loved one, or a battle with mental illness, We can sometimes find ourselves weighed down by the pain and suffering and blind to the beauty and love that surrounds us. So, the Five of Water is a challenging card because it is not one that offers any real comfort. Loss is something we all experience, and if we are already vulnerable and sensitive to hurt, then it can be overwhelming. All right, so this is just saying that your person does have a sadness inside of them, and they have to figure out how to work through it. I don't think that they're depressed all the time. I just feel like they have a way of getting like that sometimes. And then that's something that you guys would have to work through. That's all. Let me pull you some initials. Let's see what we get here. F, S, H, R, and E. Then we have A, J, Q, C, and K. So, there you have it. If somebody you're thinking of's initials came out, then you have your validation. But if not, you may not have met your person yet. That's all. This is future, right? All right, Pile 2, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose Amazonite, then this one is your pile. Let's get your cards. 10 of Cups, the Moon, King of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Let's see. Well, I love that the 10 of Cups is here. So this is your happily ever after, right? That is for sure. Like, your person is going to make you very, very happy. But I kind of feel like your person is a daydreamer. Somebody who could, like, just moves very slow. Could be kind of boring because they're kind of like, they get lost in themselves. They daydream a lot. So I don't know. I feel like your person is good with money. Like, things do work out for them. And it could be somebody you already know. Could be somebody from your past. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. It could be somebody who, just makes you feel like a kid again. But this person is not very, there's not a lot of energy here. So there's somebody who, they're more like a Netflix and chill type of person versus a let's go on an adventure type of person. You know? I just think that your person sometimes lose themselves within, themselves, their head, their thoughts. Like they kind of get lost in their thoughts at times. So they're the kind of person that, like, when you're driving in the car, they don't talk because they're in their thoughts. They're in their head. And you might say, what's the matter? You're so quiet. And they're like, nothing. Just because they're just thinking about things. There's nothing wrong. They're just thinking about things. But they are going to make you really happy. But they're definitely more of a mellow, laid back type of energy here. They might have a hard time making decisions. They could even be childlike a little bit, like like somebody you have to make decisions for. I don't know. Let's get some more cards. Too much concern with sexual matters. News of a birth or business opportunity. I feel like your person might have a problem getting pregnant. You guys might have fertility issues, and it's a concern. So your person could really, really want to have a child, and there might be some concerns here where you guys can't have them. And that could either be you or your person. Like roles can be reversed. Like one or the other could have, like somebody could have a low sperm count, or somebody could have some kind of, feminine issues where fertility is an issue. Like you don't produce eggs, or your tubes are blocked, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry if that's your situation and you really want kids. That's fertility issues do put a strain on relationships. So, but it's not the end of the world. There are other options. There's always other options. Pay attention. Notice repetition signs and your inner guidance, as they can yield valuable information. So, I guess you're going to automatically know who your person is. Pay attention to the signs. They're going to help you know who your person is. They're going to give you those signs. Dog, your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. No, your person is loyal. They're also a people pleaser. Like they don't want to make anybody unhappy, so they try to spread themselves thin by making everybody happy. They put other people's happiness above their own. Sometimes it's a beautiful quality, but it's also straining, because you don't need to make everybody else happy. You need to make yourself happy. But they're very loyal. So this isn't somebody who's going to cheat or anything like that. They're going to be tried and true with you. And they're going to be a good friend. That's for sure. Pick up after yourself. 34. Let's see. Let's get that book. The blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person who can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. See, they don't like to take charge. They're very submissive. They don't like to take charge. So I think that's something they're going to have to learn, because they might be codependent. So this might be somebody you have to work with to get them out of their shell and to get them to be a little more confident in themselves. Energy field adjustment. Or you could be very dominant and it doesn't matter, because you like being dominant, so they're your perfect match. So it could be that as well. Anyway, energy field adjustment, aura cleansing, and health. Yeah, they need to do some healing. They need to do some work on themselves. And I'm not saying they're a bad person or anything like that, but they need to grow. They need to learn and grow. So maybe that's why you guys come together, because you can help them do that. To become more fluid, add wine. And then it says, to chill, try an ice cube. I just kind of feel like this speaks to your person. They're just very laid back. They're very chill. They're just, they go with the flow. They don't like to make waves. They're loyal and they want to make everybody happy. So they're just kind of like, they don't make decisions. They don't stand up for themselves. They're like, yeah, if that's what you want. What restaurant do you want to go to? I don't care. You pick. It'll be fine. I'll find something. Even if they hate hate what's on the menu. They'll just go with it anyway because they don't want to upset anybody. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, unsure of future. Okay, so this says separation. So this could be somebody you used to know. You got 6 of Cups here. It could very well be somebody you used to know. It doesn't have to be somebody you used to date. It could just be somebody you used to know. All right, let's get a Dreams of Gaia card. Love. Well, at least you got a beautiful card here. This person is going to love you, and you're going to love them. You're definitely going to fall for them. You know, they just kind of feel like somebody you just want to take care of. Like you're going to feel very nurturing towards. That is 10. What is that? I got to find this. It's got to be towards the end, right? Of the majors. Why can't I find it? Sorry, bear with me. I'm sorry I'm taking so much time. I just can't find this card. I mean, I don't really think it matters because we kind of know what it means. That they're going to love you, you're going to love them. It's somebody that you're going to want to, you know, just nurture and all right, forget it. I'm done looking. See, I have no patience. But love is pretty self-explanatory, right? So you don't even need a guidance from the book. We're fine. Let's just pull you some initials so you might know who this person is. All right, let's see here. We got S and C. And then we got, what is this? G, another C, a D, an X, a W, a B, an H, a T, an I, an F, and an N, as in Nina. All right, so there you go. There you go, Pile 3. There's your initials. I hope they helped you in some way. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Okay, Pile 4, if you chose Citrine, this one's going to be your reading. Let's get your cards. We have Death, Hermit, 9 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 9 of Swords. Wow. All right, Pile 4. Wow. Could be a Virgo. Your person could be a Virgo. All right, so your person is a survivor. They've got grit. They've got determination. They are just willing to go after what they want. So, with the Death card here, they've either experienced a major transformation in their life. So it could be like something like they've gotten divorced, or they've lost a loved one that was very close to them, or their business went bankrupt, or something, just a major change, I think, that they've experienced in their life. With the Nine of Wands, though, they never gave up. They took time to withdraw, to go inside, to think about things, to figure out how to fix things and all, but they never gave up. And they're the Knight of Swords. They're the hero of their own story. They're gonna survive no matter what. They're gonna figure it out. They'll do what they have to do. They'll worry about it a lot. They'll have anxiety over it. They'll lose sleep over things, but they'll figure it out. They're a survivor. They don't give up. They figure it out. And like I said, they could stress themselves out over it a lot, but they're not going to give up. Now, there's also this other scenario coming up, which most of you don't like to hear, but I'm going to say it anyway because it is the Death card. This could be somebody who you had a relationship with that it ended. And it's coming back around because they never gave up hope on you. And they're bound and determined to overcome any obstacles you guys have together. And, you know, they've really dug deep. They looked inside themselves and they realize you're their person. And they're so afraid that you don't think that that they're yours. They're afraid of rejection from you. So you have two scenarios here. And I know most of you aren't going to like the second one, but the first one's okay too. I mean, it's, you know, your person's been through some stuff, but they're strong. They're a warrior. So let's get some more cards. Protected from negative forces beyond their control. They got help. And good advice from a wise person. Your person's smart. All right, so they're protected. Yeah, bad things have happened to them. You know, they've had some trauma in their life, but who hasn't? We all have. But they got some angelic guidance. I feel like they're protected. Like, I feel like they have people on the other side looking out for them. They have an army of angels. Because your person is an amazing person. They're such a good person, and they chose to have not an easy life in this lifetime because they wanted to learn and grow, right? And they wanted to have these experiences. So they got people, they got angels on the other side. They got an army of angels. I'm telling you, your person is angelic themselves. They're a good person. They're a good person. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't be the B word at times. Okay? I'm sure they can. They're human. They have human emotions, and they can overreact at times, probably. But they are a good person, and they're smart. And they give really good advice. I like your person. You know, they got grit. They got that it factor. They probably had to reinvent themselves. Maybe more than once. Break free. Try different ventures and experience as a way to learn and grow. This is your person. They've reinvented themselves so many different times. It feels like they keep trying different things to see what sticks, to see what's best for them, to see what really works. They're not afraid to try new things. They're like, you know, I'm determined to be successful in this life. I'm gonna do it. That means I have to change my career choices like a million different times, and I'm going to change my career a million different times, but I'm going to be successful. I'm going to find out what works for me. Platypus, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. That's what your person is doing. They're focusing on the blessings. like I said, they could probably complain at times. They could probably place blame at times. But for the most part, they know that they have the power. They know that it's their life and they get to pick and choose it. So they focus on their blessings so they can bring more of that in. Now, we're all human. We all mess up. So I'm sure your person messes up at times too. But for the most part, your person's a really good person. I like your person. The dude abides. I have no idea what that one means. The dude abides. It's your lucky day in your lucky life. The dude is patiently waiting for you to come home. Let him do the heavy lifting for a change. No matter what crazy mess you've gotten yourself into, the dude is here with everything you could ever need. The dude's got your back, rock star. See, I told you. Your person is amazing, number one, because they think that they're bound and determined to overcome their obstacles, right? They have that grit, that determination, that perseverance. But at the same time, they have an army of angels supporting them, loving them, and guiding them. That if they would just give up the control, everything would work out for them. The problem is your person probably doesn't like to give up the control. So, we all have flaws. And your person probably has control issues. But that's okay. That's okay. That means, but they're still an amazing person and they have help. So that's also really good to know that ask for help and they'll receive it. How amazing is that? I mean, we all have that ability, but your person really, really can manifest what they want. They really can. They just need to learn how to do it. Beauty. Your person is beautiful. Grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. Your person is not only beautiful on the outside, but they are beautiful on the inside. They really are. And I felt that from the beginning, that they're a really good person. Like I said, they're human. They're not perfect. They're going to have flaws and they're going to, overreact at times. They might have a fiery, sassy personality because they have so much grit and determination, They probably, this is going to sound really mean, but they probably have a low tolerance for stupidity. Sorry. They're very wise and they're bound and determined to overcome their obstacles. And they probably will look at somebody who plays the victim all the time, like as weak, and be like, you know what, you're an idiot. I don't have any time for you because you're playing a victim and you're not a victim. This is your life. Get your act together. They probably have a low tolerance for people like that. It's kind of mean, but they're not. But it's because your person is just so amazing, and they want everybody to have a great life, and they want to help people. They just don't want people to play the victim because we're not victims. We're not. We chose this life. So I think they want everybody to understand that, and sometimes people don't understand that. Some people haven't gotten there yet. But for the most part, your person is really good. Really, really beautiful, inside and out. But you know what? You're a match to them. If you're going to marry them, you're a match to them. Keep calm and breathe. Your person's learning to do that because they're controlling. Raise the vibe one breath at a time. That's funny because, I always breathe myself up, right? Whenever I am reading, I breathe myself up to the angelic realm to get, to connect with my angels and guides. Whenever I'm hurt or stressed, I breathe to breathe myself up to feel better about myself. So that just reminds me that your person probably does that too. They know they breathe. But sometimes they might forget. And they have to remember to do that. But don't you dare go and tell them, just breathe. When they're sad, that's okay. But when they're angry, no, don't tell them to just breathe because that might not be good. That might not be good. Yeah, I could see that being a little bit of an issue. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. Perfect. Perfect. This person is perfect for you. This person's going to open your heart, or you're going to open theirs. This is meant to be. You guys are beautiful together. Love this. Love that card. Love that for your future spouse. That's pretty amazing. Especially if anything I've said scares you. They're perfect for you. Trust it. Oh, it looks like 5 of fire, which is probably 5 of wands. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it, because I couldn't find the last one. Here we go. 5 of fire. Yep. 5 of wands. The 5 of fire symbolizes a time of chaos, conflict, or confrontation. Ooh, not good. A rivalry between people and the battle for control and dominance. Oh, so you guys are a lot alike. You guys are going to fight for dominance. You guys are going to fight for control. This could be a very passionate relationship. I don't think this is bad, though. I think this is good. I think that there's going to be a lot of passion here between the two of you. The fire of fire, therefore, represents a choice to walk one of 2 paths, to embrace or to condone this behavior or to end it. If the choice is to embrace it, do so knowing that you will be met with the same aggression, because aggression only perpetuates, I can't say it, more aggression. Step away, move on. Do not embrace spiteful and malicious behavior, or it is you who may find yourself judged and condemned. Be mindful of your actions. You're entitled to your opinions, but be mindful of who can see or overhear what is written or said. And if you cannot be certain that another will not be hurt or upset by your words, then it's best to keep your opinions to yourself. You know what? I just think this is saying that your person can be fiery, but so can you. And I feel like you guys are just going to learn to balance each other out. I think you're going to learn to calm each other down. Like when your person's angry or upset, you're going to be the calm, and vice versa. When you're angry and upset, they're going to be your calm. I just feel like you guys are really going to balance each other out. I don't think you guys are going to fight a lot. I don't. But there's, everybody fights in a relationship. Not everybody agrees on things. But I don't feel like there's a lot of confrontation between the two of you, because I think you guys are on the same page. I think you guys are a lot alike. And yeah, there might be times where you butt heads, but I think you're going to be each other's balance. That's what I'm feeling. But, you guys could be very protective of each other. So if anybody else messes with you, watch out. Let's see. All right. Let's see what initials come out for you. D, X, N, S. M, D, U, P, Y, Z, W, M, U, and K. So there you have it. That could be your person's initials. All right, for that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.